Hey everyone, how's it going? Christina here. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. Doing an update for you today on Lemmy the Bat. This is a newer Matt Fury character, really great low cap. One that I would consider getting your eyes on. Might be worth a small bag in your portfolio for this bull cycle. It's a project I put in a category of with other Matt Fury characters like Hoppy, Andy, Landwolf, this even Jerry, some of those other low cap Matt Fury projects. This is one that is just like that, and it's starting to kind of gain some attention in the market realm. It hasn't really hit mainstream yet. It's kind of early, I think, for that, but it's definitely starting to gain some popularity amongst other influencers and investors. So it is one that I do like to cover and make sure you all know about. This is an AI project, so there is some AI technology implemented into it. If you have not seen some of my other videos on Lemmy, I recommend that you do. I think there's at least three other ones that I've filmed so far, and the very first one, or at least the last ones, with the first being the most extensive, but the past videos that I've done are much more in depth. So if you're looking for a full review of the project, definitely check out those videos. In those, I go over the chart in depth, the website, the roadmap, X page, graphic design, all that good stuff. Today, I want to hop into the chart a little bit, and then we'll take a look at some of their announcements and posts on their X page. I do want to just first make known of the price we're working with right now. It's 5 zeros we're working with, 31.28, and this is a great entry point right now. Really early to buy. This just launched like 2 months ago, so it's relatively new, but it's old enough where we know it's not going to get rugged or anything like that. It has a very active community, very dynamic community. So, this is a great entry point and ideal time to opt in and buy yourself a small bag. So, over the last couple of months, or at least this is in the last, let's see, this is the last 15 minutes. Let's see if we could get like at least the 1 month view. Um, so let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. Well, let's go back to the 15 because as you can see, this is on Deck Screener, so we are not even dealing with like a CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap chart yet, which those are my favorite. The Deck Screener, it's good, but these are ways to read the chart when it's like really, really early in the project. I prefer reading on actually CoinMarketCap because in my opinion it has like the clearest chart. All-time low for the past 15 minutes was 5 zeros 23.35 and all-time high was 5 zeros 61.08. So this is fluctuating quite a bit. It is consolidating pretty nicely. And and it is on the Ethereum chain and it is available for buying, trading, selling on Uniswap. So if you're looking to buy it, you could get it on Uniswap, and more exchange listings are obviously in the works. This is, it's down right now from the first launch. When it first launched, it had a nice little spike, and that kind of showed us the potential of what the project can do. And then, from there it kind of went down and is now kind of consolidating, but going through a little bit of a short-term correction. And zoom in a little more here. So as you can see, February was a green month. March was a red month. And April is starting off as a red month because, as I said, it's consolidating right now. It's going through a correction, so that's normal. I didn't think we would be a green month for April. We're about halfway through April, and so looks like it's going to be a red month. Then I think as we head into the summer months, we could see all this start pumping with the rest of the meme coin department, meme coin market. I think July is going to be a very important time for some of these meme coins. So I would expect another month or two of some more corrections. It's giving us more time to buy and accumulate, though, however. So I think that is the positive of waiting. But in my opinion, like everything's on track, right? Um, Everything's on track for the 4 year cycle. Um, Usually bull markets happen like a year after, historically, a year after a Bitcoin halving. We had the Bitcoin halving this time last year. So everything is kind of on track. And I think all of these projects are going to pump right into December 2025. So I think the fall is going to be a big time for pumping as well. I also want to make known here of something really cool. Um, Lemmy was number 1 in the top 3 gainers for Biconomy.com. And this was on this was 19 hours ago. And then 6 hours ago, Lemmy was number 1 again in the top 5 gainers, which is awesome. And then again in another list in the top 20 the top 24 gainers. This was April 14th. It was in first place, and then we could see Jerry there also in 5th place. So both Lemmy and Jerry were in the top 5. This was just yesterday, April 14th. Again today, April 15th, Lemmy is in first place, and then this is another graphic for the 14th. So 2 days in a row, it's been number 1 in the top 5 and top 3 gainers for Biconomy. And you could see kind of all the other coins that are kind of gaining momentum on Biconomy. And in the category for top gainers, we can see Lemmy the Bat there, but it's alongside things like the Trump coin, Caspa, Ethereum, Jasmy, some really good stuff on there. So that is a very, very good indication of a strong project. The graphic design is strong. They are constantly posting, and I think they do a great job with this. This graphic design kind of gives the style of what you would see like with Jerry. I would associate it actually with Jerry the most rather than any of the other Matt Fury characters. There's something realistic about it, and then there's also a little bit of a cartoon feel as well. But overall, it's just very, very nicely done. So they have a very strong graphic designer on board, which is a great indication for any project. My price prediction on this is about a 100x, and I think it could reach that in December 2025. That would put it at a price point of, that's 5 zeros. 3 zeros, 31.28. So this is definitely worth a small bag. I think you could make a couple $1,000s on this. In fact, let's just do for ha-has, let's say you put in like $200. I shouldn't have closed out the calculator, because I just want to do this really quick. From today's price point, you would accumulate 63,938,618 Lemmy coins times, we said 3 zeros. You would turn $200 easily into $20,000. So buy accordingly. That's a nice little chunk of money. And only put in what you're willing to lose. Whatever you're putting in, know it's a little bit of a risk, so be prepared to lose that if need be. And you have to be okay with losing that. I think a lot of people put money in on meme coins that they don't want to lose or can't afford to lose. And I think that's very irresponsible and not good. So no matter what you put in, I'm just giving you price points, like what you can make with certain amounts, but no matter what you put in, just know that, you have to be okay with losing that amount. if it were to happen. I don't think that that'll happen with Lemmy or any of the Matt Fury characters or any of the projects that I present to you on this channel, but it's just something to have in the back of your mind. So I will keep you updated on this project as I always do. Just a few things before I end this video. Social media links are in the description section. Instagram, X, Discord server. Give me a follow on those if you're interested. And of course, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is so appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.